Alright, that actually doesn't look too bad. Does not look too bad. Yeah, so trying a new angle. I put on an extra thing on the GoPro so I could get a little taller, but it was more so just to, because I felt during reviewing the riding footage, camera was angled a little too low, and that's not really the camera being too low, it's just me being really tall. And so I naturally tend to, don't take this the wrong way, I tend to look down on people and lots of things, being as tall as I am. And I am pretty tall. 6'3", full-blooded Asian, 100% full-blooded Asian, and just towering over people. Some say they based Godzilla off of me in a celery costume. Some say. It's a little silly, but you know, whatever. Maybe I could have thought of something a little better than a celery costume. Maybe like an actual, like, reptile costume. Something that would actually resemble Godzilla. I mean, celery could be Godzilla, right? Just celery in a bunch of buildings. In any case, look, rear cowl, helmet, all that such. Take care of all the little things here. Kind of glad that I got this angle in the first try. I wasn't really sure how much further, and I may end up doing it more. Abus, don't do it. I'm not trying to pick you, I promise though. This thing's pretty loud, especially when you're sitting right next to it. Right, backpack. Still trying to get my morning. That's Daryl over there. Cool, friendly guy. He was one of the few neighbors that talked to me after my motorcycle was originally stolen. Hence why you see all this extra stuff. Sorry, it shouldn't be considered extra stuff. It should just be stuff. This should be pretty much standard motorcycle security if you end up parking out in a carport like this that's not fully enclosed. I think I'm just going to take this off. I can't, I don't have actually I'll leave it on for now, but I think I'm going to find a different place to mount it, or I'll just do like I was saying before. Oh, this is pretty flat. Maybe I could do something there. We'll just get in the way of the key. In any case, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Oh, this is the bigger pain for them, but also for me, them being any kind of potential motorcycle thief. I'm up, right? The taking off really isn't too bad. It's the putting on, because then the engine's like super hot and you still got to do all that stuff. Oh, come on. Right, and here we go. Oh, I mean, I could just leave it here, couldn't I? Yeah, okay. Come on. I normally put it in the trunk of my car, but today I'm feeling slightly lazy. I'll just leave it there. The reason why you generally don't want to leave it out here in the open is someone could just come by and sledgehammer it, or, you know, disable it somehow while you're away, and then you come back to a useless chain, and then most likely a stolen bike the next morning. That's the idea. So in any case, oh, I can't see my zipper. So there are some disadvantages to this camera angle. Oh, come on, there we go. I have to be careful with this jacket. I zipped up and caught my shirt, and it was a good, I thought I played it pretty cool, but it was a good like 10 minutes, I'd say, of struggling with that zipper, or the t-shirt stuck in the zipper. It was like I had actually zipped over the t-shirt, and it was just caught, and I couldn't move it up or down, and I ended up just like tugging at the shirt while pulling. I think I ended up pulling up to zip past it, and then just tried to tug it away afterwards. I think that's what I did. It's a pretty stressful moment of my life. First day of school for me, and I'm just like, oh, I got my shirt stuck in earthquake ready City Girl Prepper, citygirlprepper.com. So if you don't feel that you're ready for an earthquake, go visit citygirlprepper.com. They will hook you up. Ah, yeah. Hello, pool. I'm just gonna, don't mind me. There we go. So, oh, there goes my window. Keys, wallet, campus keys, phone, good. So we're going to the DMV again, except I'm gonna try a different spot. Oh, Daryl's got the nice WRX. I think it's the base or whatever. He keeps really nice care of it though. Oh, come on, oh, reach, go. Come on, there we go, and kick, bam. There we go. I'm actually really curious to see how the audio will change with it being right in front of the helmet. Actually, I'll keep this off for now, or keep this up for now. So, going to the DMV, going to a different spot, this is probably just something I should get used to. Wet traction control, let's go. I can see everything. I just have to tilt the head a little bit to see how fast I'm going. So I'm just curious to see what the wind will be like. But you were closer, the GoPro is closer to my mouth, or at least less obstructed. So that's kind of cool. Another biker up here. But I'm going to this other spot. It got rated better. I may end up switching the GP shift on this. It'll be smoother on the upshifts. Before the third time, so I'm going to this other place. Ah, shit, the green light. Quick, just talk about the green, or the new place. Rated really high for a DMV, like 4.5 stars. One of them said that there was no line, and so that's kind of cool if that's the case. It's very unlikely, but when you got a Ducati and you have a little time in your hands, why not check it out, right? And thankfully, we're going against traffic. All the traffic going to your left, going that way, that's going to LA. We're going against traffic, the opposite direction. I could have split there, but whatever. Not in a huge hurry. Three, two, there we go. Oh, it sensed. Westminster. Westminster. That's weird. That's really weird. Alright. This person here doesn't know how to drive. That's for certain. You see, there's one thing I've learned about Westminster. It's a lot of Asians. A lot of Asians like this. They don't signal, they don't look. Which is why I'm super happy about the loud exhaust. Because they squint, but at least they can hear. Oh, trash. Here we go. Should be right up here. Now, I don't know if you know, I definitely messed up the directions. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. I mean, it's not like I can keep going straight. I must have missed it somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna park at that school and just hope for the best. Just hope for the best. Any case, I don't know if you know, but I'm not originally from California. Been out here for quite a while, of course, but originally from Alaska, and my Alaska sense I'm visiting. Alright, let's find neutral real quick. Neutral. Neutral. Oh, that's for a second. Neutral. Boris makes a point to keep referencing Boris on Bikes. Really got to ask for his animation there. I'm going to reference him a lot. He's like he's literally the only vlogger that I really follow. Let's see if this works here. Okay, Google. Westminster, DMV. What? Okay, Google. Westminster, DMV.
Here it is. Westminster, DMV.
Alright, let's see how... What? Oh. Right. It's not 3 steps, it's 4 steps. I am a sharp one. So that's where that is. We are at the very end of Trask. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll just go back on Trask and... Oh, okay, see? It's nice to be able to use the features right on Hoover. Before I forget, right on Hoover. It's always nice to be aware and, you know, effectively utilize technology these days. I guess that's always how it's always been. It's hard to read even with like the tinted visor. If any of you that are viewing are on whoever it is that deals with these signs, maybe we could have them keep them on for like, I don't know, past dawn. Well, I guess it's already past dawn, but longer past dawn. Make it to like 9, so it's easier. Maybe less people will get lost. Because I can barely see that. You can make the Asian joke later. I am squinting, so that's why I can see it. But that overshadow, whatever it would be, makes it pretty difficult. I think lighting it up a little would be helpful. I will say that my right... In regards to temperature and warmth, the right leg first, I know it's really hot when my left foot gets warm on this bike. I actually think I would replace this guy here for something a little beefier for the heat shielding. I don't know how much better carbon fiber would be. And I honestly don't like the idea of carbon fibering more of this bike. I I think they did just a fine job with the S model. I'm not a big let's make everything carbon fiber guy. But it is something I'm considering at this point, given the heat, because we're not even really riding in summer anymore. This is getting into the fall. I gotta remember to find Hoover. That looks like it could be Hoover. Now I can see it. Yes, that is definitely Hoover. Those are train tracks. Oh. Hoover. Right. Don't. Thank you. I think this DMV doesn't open until 9. I got time. Okay. He's got it. Oh. Alright. Well, I don't want to make the poor guy more deaf. Oh, okay, there we go. There is a handful of people there. Although, if that's just the line there, that's not that many people for a DMV. That really is not. I'm just gonna do this. That's not that many people at all. Oh my goodness. I am pretty happy with that line. The one in Long Beach yesterday was at least 2 to 3 times as much. So, we will do DMV things at the DMV. And we'll see how this all goes. Alright, so this is the line at the DMV now. I'm taking off. Turns out that the title is still on its way to my parents' place. I already have an appointment for the one in Long Beach. So basically, long story short, I'm gonna be making 3 trips in total to various DMVs. It's just a DMV tour, really. But this is actually good news for me because I'm pretty close, or at least I'm closer to Newport, and so that's where I'm heading next. Get the rear tire changed out because I am starting to flatten out here, and there's a couple of spots where it's getting a little too close for comfort. That's the wear bar right there, and there's, yeah, see this right here, that's starting to thread a little bit. So we'll get on out of here, and making sure my disc lock isn't in. Let's attract a little attention here. Jacket zipper, gloves. This. It's so weird to find neutral here. Oh, I do it the first try. Right, so off to Newport, which would be that. I made a right on Trust that way. Yeah. Thankfully, I wasn't waiting here for too long. I would have been pissed if it was like a 2-hour wait. Thankfully, I've only been here for about 45 minutes, if that. Chalk it up the learning experience, really. Is this good? That's good. That's good. Alright. So, off to Newport we go. Oh, my jacket keeps pinching me a little bit. Keys. Campus keys. Wallet. Phone. Good. And we're going out that way. Let this person go. Right, so this is Newport, or the beginnings of Newport. The Ducati is right here. I'm just gonna see if I can get my tire changed. Service. All these Ducatis, man. So originally I was looking at the Monster here and ended up of course buying from out of state because it was cheaper, and oh my goodness, yes. See, this is what you want to be careful of. This threading right here, that's a sign to get your tire placed. I'm glad I came in today, very, very glad. I guess I just go up here. Do I go around? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I just go around. Looks like all sorts of official stuff in there. Yeah. All right. Wow, that's nice. That's real nice. I love the tail light of the Panigales. So cool. So very, very cool. Any case, let's get in here. All right, so Ducati of Newport Beach. Got the rear tire on. Rear tire looks a lot better. I don't know if I got a shot of it from earlier, but I was definitely showing threads on the rear tire. Got the dual compound on the back, the Michelin Road 4s. Apparently, it was just probably when the Florida dealership had it. I think the front and back were going out. Front was probably a lot worse than the rear, and so swapped out the front. Had a Pirelli in the back, and what ended up being a Michelin in the front. So I've at least consolidated brands on both front and back. So Michelin on both. I want to say that the front is a Michelin Sport Power something 3 something. So there's that. So it's a little mismatch for now, but I mean, dual compound in the back, which is perfect for my needs. And yeah, can't really complain. Just getting all this together here. All right, phone, wallet, keys, campus keys, good, and motorcycle keys. Of course, we're all set. It's a dude test riding the Scrambler. Sounds nice. Not as nice as this though. Alright, and off we go. Let's see here. Just right through all these guys here. Ah, the Diavolo. That looks interesting. I test rode this guy, the 821 and the 1200R when I was looking around. 1200R sounds so nice. And of course the multi. So, heading back to the apartment first. Have plans to do lunch. I don't know how realistic those are now, but we shall see. So I gotta remember to reset my clock. It's 3 hours ahead Florida time, so that makes it 12, 11. No, that's not right. That's probably 2 hours. I don't know. What time is it? Does anybody know? No one knows in this day and age. Oh, that's a nice Mercedes. I like that look. Oh, hey, the gate's up now. Finally fixed the gate. Well, let's see if it actually works. For those of you who haven't seen this is probably technology from like neutral. There we go. This is probably like technology from like the 70s, 80s. Because I believe the remote control invented much long ago, quite a bit ago. But in this day and age, 2017, we have to find the right key, stick it into this guy here, and nope, nothing. I'm gonna turn off the bike because this could actually be a while. There's some sort of jiggle thing I can do to Yep, this is fun. Just sitting outside my leathers. Just, well, you'll get the idea.